Assalamu alaikum dear students. In the series of learning programming in C, we are discussing pointers in C. And in the pointers, there are some special pointers such as null pointer, void pointer, dangling pointer, other than the normal pointers like integer pointer, character pointer, double pointer, etc. From today, we are going to discuss these special pointers one by one. And in today's video, we are discussing the special pointer, void pointer. In this video, we will discuss what is void pointer, how to declare a void pointer, what is the need of void pointer, how to use the void pointer in the programming. Everything regarding this void pointer will be discussed thoroughly in this video. So, our today's video is void pointer. चूँकि ये सोन जो टॉपिक छु सुचासे वाइड पॉइंटर चूँकि ये अदर देन ये नॉर्मल पॉइंटर्स फॉर एग्जांपल इंटीजर पॉइंटर कैरेक्टर पॉइंटर डबल पॉइंटर एम अलाउ छि के स्पेशल पॉइंटर सीएस मज फॉर एग्जांपल तक में छु वाइड पॉइंटर छु नल पॉइंटर छु डैंगलिंग पॉइंटर छु तो आज की वीडियोस में छु कि वाइड पॉइंटर क्या गो तो आज किन छि डिक्लेयर करा वाइड पॉइंटर तो यूज किन छि करा वाइड पॉइंटर इन प्रोग्रामिंग में तो अस क्या छु पेवान जरूरत अस क्या छि यूज करा वाइड पॉइंटर दैट ऑल विल बी डिस्कस्ड इन टुडेस वीडियो सो आवर topic is void pointer. First of all, what is void pointer? Void pointer kache sonan. Void. What is void pointer? Void means empty. Agar is meaning of void so that is empty. Khali. That means for example, this lekhanchi. Which again and p char pointer p float P. Actually, this is an integer pointer, this is a character pointer, this is a float pointer. This means that this P is the pointer that stores the address of the variable, that stores the address of the integer variable. And this P stores the address of the character variable. And this P stores the address of the float variable. So, this is a pointer to integer, we can say integer pointer. This is a pointer to character, or we can say character pointer, and this is a pointer to float. This declaration tells the compiler that the P, we can also say IP, integer pointer, CP, character pointer, and this is the FP, float pointer. So, IP is a pointer that stores the address of the variable whose data type is int. CP is a pointer that stores the address of the variable whose data type is char, and float is the FP, is the name of the pointer that stores the address of the variable whose data type is float. That means all these pointers have associated a data type whose address these pointers are going to be stored. Now, what is void pointer? Void pointer. Void means empty. If we say what is void is empty. In the real life, we can relate this problem, we can relate this with the empty glass. For example, if we have an empty glass, we can fill that glass either with water or with milk or with juice. When a glass is empty, we can fill this glass, we can fill with water, we can fill this glass with milk, and we can fill this glass with any other fluid. So, this glass can occupy anything. We can fill this glass with anything. Any other, that it can be either water, milk, or any other fluid. So, it's an empty glass. In the same way, the void pointer. Void means empty. Void means empty. That void means empty. That means what is void pointer? Void pointer. Void pointer is a pointer. It's a pointer to which there is no data type associated. The pointer which has no data type associated with it is called void pointer. What are void? These are those pointers which have no data type associated with it. That means without any data type. For example, this is a pointer and VP is it is. What is VP? VP is a void pointer. VP is a void pointer. Name of the pointer VP. What is store? this asterisk. Asterisk symbol tells the compound that VP is a pointer. But which type of pointer? If I will put here int, it will become an integer pointer. If I put here clear, it will become a character float. If I write here double float, it will become a floating pointer. But what is void pointer? Void pointer is a pointer that has no data type associated with it. That means a pointer having no data type associated with it. So pointer yet the current data type chu. Not int, not clear, not float, without any data type. That is called a void pointer. What is void pointer? It is a pointer. It's a special. We can say it's a special type of pointer. It's a special type of pointer which have no data type associated with it. Yes, so the current data type asan chu. That's empty. Example, I'm going to take empty glass. Actually, empty glass is a full carry. Is a opposite full carry. Is a ball fluid city full carry. Go, you should zaruri ki aap should yod baran. Aap mujhe kya yod baran ya aap mujhe ball ka special ka fluid baran. So choice. We can fill this glass with the any other fluid, anything. So in the same way, void pointer is a pointer. We can change. We can change this data type into any this pointer. This pointer can be used to store address of any type. उसका कोई type book address of store करे. Integer था कोई करे, character था कोई करे, float because it is empty. It is empty. It is empty. So what's a void pointer? Void pointer is that type of pointer that is a special type of the pointer which has no data type associated with it, and this is a declaration. Through this instruction, we can declare the pointer. It is a declaration of the declaration of void pointer. Void pointer. This declaration tells the compiler that VP is the name. VP is the name of the pointer, and asterisk tells the compiler that VP is a pointer, and its data type is void. That means it has no data type associated with it. For example, अगर मैं इतना करता हूँ आप integer करके if I am going to declare that integer a and initialize this integer with 5 मैं पूरा integer इतना सा declare a या now a तो आप इसको store is the a and value in this is 5. For example, 100 is the address of this variable, and here IP address of A. This is the initialize current. Here I am going to initialize IP. IP is the name of the pointer that is going to store the address of A. What is address of A? Oh, this is the IP pointer. It stores the address of A. That means 100. For example, yes, 200. For example, address of this pointer variable is 200, and it stores the address of this A, and address of A is 100. That is going to store in here. If I will print here, printf %d IP, the output of this would be okay, this is an indirection operator. Here it acts as a dereferencing operator. The function of this dereferencing operator is to retrieve or to return the value at the address. Value at IP. This IP. What is address of IP? What is this IP? IP stores the address of A. And what is the value at address? Value at address is 5. Here their output would be 5. And if float void address of VP, void, this is in direction of this is a pointer VP. Here I have declared a pointer VP whose data type is void. That means it is a void pointer. It is a void pointer. Take here. If VP equal to address of A. For example, अगर मैं जितना VP is a void pointer, assume मैं assign address of A. What is address of A? This is a VP. For example, this is VP and address of A is 100. तो पता है print कर, if I am going to print this instruction, print here percentage VP. Here, this is introduction operator. It returns the value at the address. What is the address? Address is 100. That what is the value of 100? 5. The result of this instruction should be 5. Because the value at address, value at VP 100. What is the value at 100? That is 5. Normally, the result of this instruction must be 5, but it will show me error. It is wrong. We cannot dereference the void pointer like this. We cannot use the dereferencing operator, like interaction operator, with the void pointer. It cannot void pointer dereferencing operator use करित क्या? Interaction operator use करित क्या? Because actually अगर for example bucket int A is a variable inside caption. This is A. Actually, what is A? A is a variable of type integer. Normally, the modern machine, the modern compilers, they provide the 4 bytes of memory for an integer. Integer khatin 4 bytes of memory allocate karan. For example, arg byte, z byte, tra byte, and 4 byte. The address of this is 100. This would be 101. This would be 102, and this would be 103. Obviously, A equal to 5. This is A. Normally, this is A. The A stores value 5. This 5 must be here. Naman 5 and button. This 5. Obviously, this 5 is going to be stored in the memory in the form of the binary. Here, it is where here this 5 would be first converted into binary number 0 and 1s using the 32 bits. 32 bits. 8 bits yetness, 8 bits yetness, 8 bits yetness, 8 bits yetness. So obviously, this all memory from 100 to 103 stores this 5. This is 5. Yet much source much 5 gatan store. Tikaji 5 asan under actually under memory much which touch asan binary format. Go agar 5 dietary bit mus, you guys over bit asan yasmus, over asan yasmus, over asan yasmus, over. Yes, source mudasi 5. So yam start is, for example, chunki int. Yam start by the check on VP UI pointer. Address of A. Then we can interaction operator use. Interaction operator come change the one as value at the address. That address per whose value to store such currently return. VP chu. Yeah, I think catch value. Catch address 100. Value catch at 5. Chunki option data type you associate key. Chuai. Go tampal ka samji ki you had 4 bytes in a ton carry you can yetness carry, for example, Jack. You can value 100. And you pi you shall integer to tell Sanda his own byte. Agri care as I find out X byte. Character churata 8 bytes of memory. Agri float as I find out zone byte. Chunki ambition pi ki you could data type chu. The installation hakani ye which recognize value cha zone byte. X byte value and store can each so मतलब items. Which is memory and data type catch you. So that is why it shows us error. And we can count it is wrong. Then how we can use the void pointer? How we can use this dereferencing operator? This indirection operator you can use in case of void pointers. Take care. What we have to do, we have to typecast it. In order to use a dereferencing operator, or we can say indirection operator, in the void pointer, first of all, we have to typecast it. That means we have to convert it. In other words, we have to convert it in that data type. For example, print here. %. int VP %d int VP. First, we have to convert type positive. Here, we have to specify, we have to write the type of the variable whose address this void pointer is going to be stored, whose address this void pointer stores. Here, we have to write that data type. Yeten मैं satisfy करूँ data type, यमुक मैं address as allocate करूँ. Here I have stored, I have initialized this v byte with the address of a. Actually, what is a? A is a type integer. So here I have to typecast it, and then the output of this would be 5, and output actually 5. Then it is right. Without typecasting, we cannot use this indirection operator. Take care. While we are using the void pointer and we are going to use this, first of all we should typecast it. Here we should write the type of, which type of pointer, which type of data this pointer is going to store, which type of data, which type of the address of the variable, which type of the address of the variable, this data, which type of the address of the variable is going to this pointer store. Here VP is a void pointer which is storing the address of the variable whose data type is int. So here I write the int, this is the pointer. This pointer stores the address of the integer. So obviously then the compiler will search this result in all the ports because it takes the 4 bytes of the memory. For example, अगर मैं one को for example, you have v pointer should int VP. तो वही चुनाइए मैं पुलिस को care cp तो अति कर cps में त्राबास for example dot variable का witness declare that was care pointer cp float pointer fp and that can cover here a equal to 0. Okay, here now a contains 0. What is 0? 0 is a character because a character enclosed in single quotes, anything, single character we can say, a single digit. If it's a digit, 0 is a digit, but it is enclosed in single quotes. Anything enclosed in single quotes is considered as a character. Obviously one character. Agar 0 is 0 single quote means it is a character. Compiler will treat it as a character. So 0 is a character, a stores this value. Now here I have declared void pointer VP. It's a void pointer. Okay? VP equal to address of A. Here VP it now stores the address of A. Now here what is VP? VP stores the address of A. What is A? A is a variable of type character. Now if I write this instruction printf percentage C indirection operator here pointer VP, it will return me 0. So MC, you said it is after executing this instruction the output will be 0 because I have typecasted here. Here this tells the compiler that this VP stores the address of the variable whose data type is care. And obviously for float same instruction here float VP. Now it is clear that we can use this void pointer either as a integer point for storing the address of the integer variable, for storing the character address of the character variable, for storing the address of the float variable. In other words, we can store the address of any type of the get any data type, address of the variable of any data type by typecasting. First, but typecasting, so we cannot use indirection operator without typecasting that. First off, we have to convert it into that data type. This typecasting, this tells the compiler that this VP stores the address of their variable that stores their character value. This tells the compiler that VP is a while pointer. This stores the address of their variable that stores the float number. That stores the float number. So it is clear now that while pointer can be used as a pointer to int, pointer to char, pointer to float, but by typecasting it. Without typecasting, it is illegal to use the while, but we cannot use the indirection operator without typecasting these while pointers. So now I hope that now you are familiar, now you have understood how to declare a while pointer, and we can use while pointer either as an int, either to store the address of int, address of char variable, address of the any other data type variable, address of the any data type. So it is a generic pointer. We can also say that while pointer is a generic pointer. You should have generic pointer. किसी इस्तेमाल हकान के लिए कुछ के address store करने खातिर चाहे integer data type person, चाहे character data type person, चाहे float data type person. मगर कारण क्या है ये indirection operator इस operation इस्तेमाल करो. At that time we have to typecast it. अच्छा type. वो no need to declare these. अगर for example वही सवाल कि इस while pointer छू ये pattern set लगाएं. Where we are going to use this while pointer. What is the use of this while pointer? Use you have while pointer. For example, उसका program बना. We are going to write a program, and in that program we need all the data types, pointers for all the data types. अच्छे techniques लगान ज़रूरत integer टी, character टी, float टी. Despite of declaring all the pointers of all the data types, we can use only one pointer, that's a while pointer. And अगर for example integer टी लगान में of int a equal to 5, for example, the option char equal to char b equal to a, float int a b, float c equal to 1.25. Data types. In a program, I need all the data types: integer data type, character data, as well as a float data. And we can use only this while pointer VP. Back VP इस्तेमाल करें, and one by one, we can say one by one, we can use this while pointer either to store the address of A, then store the address of B, character data type, and then store the address of the float data type. So no need to initialize them separately. No need to declare and initialize their separate data pointers for int, for char, and float. We can use only one pointer, that's a while pointer, to store their address of the integer data type, address of the character data type, address of the float data type. First. Second, we are also using this while pointer when we are using the inbuilt functions for dynamic memory allocation, such as malloc and calloc. You know, malloc and calloc, dynamically as memory allocate dynamically memory allocate inbuilt function in CS malloc and calloc. That function returns the while pointer. Return while pointer. At that time, we are also using this while pointer. This while pointer is also helpful at that time. I hope now that you have now have understood the use of this while pointer. How to use this while pointer? What is while pointer? How to use it? How to declare this while pointer? And when to use this while pointer? So, in short, what is the while pointer? While pointer is a special type of the pointer that to which no data type is associated. To which no data type is associated. We can use this while pointer to store the address of the integer data type, address of the character data type, address of the float data type, or any other data type. So, on the basis of that, it is called as a generic pointer. It is a generic pointer. But we can use it to store all the address of all the data types, but only after typecasting it. If we are going to use that indirection operator in the void pointer, then first of all we have to typecast it. We have to typecast. Otherwise, we cannot use this void pointer. Without the typecasting, it is illegal to use a void pointer. So, in the real life, we can relate the void pointer with the empty glass. In the empty glass, we can store, we can fill the empty glass either with the water or with a milk or with any other fluid. Now, hope that you have now fully understood the concept of this void pointer, and inshallah in the next video we are going to discuss another special type of the pointer. Till next video, take care, bye bye.